and began running around erratically. Officer Royer repeatedly yelled for the man to drop the knives, even as he momentarily entered the driver's door of Officer Royer's police car. The driver of the Mercedes also repeatedly yelled at the passenger, "What are you doing?" and "Stop." Ultimately, the passenger charged Officer Royer with the knives as Officer Royer backpedaled some 25 yards from his police car. You will now see footage from Officer Royer's body-worn camera. A word of caution: the images and information you are about to see may be disturbing to watch. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, stay in the car. Drop the knife. Give me the air. Clarksville Pike, 3236. He's got a knife. Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
What are you doing?
Dude, what are you doing? Drop the knife! I don't want to shoot you!
No!
I don't want to shoot you!
No!
Hey, give me some cars up here. He's got a knife. Give me some cars. He's got a knife. Drop it! 13 shots fired. Give me some cars up here. Clarksville Pike just past Buena Vista. Hey, stay over there! Stay over there! Dude, what are you doing, man? Come on! I did not want to have to do that.
The as-yet unidentified man died shortly after arriving at Vanderbilt University Medical Center. Officer Royer is a 4-year veteran of the Nashville Police Department. By policy, he is now on administrative assignment as the TBI and the Davidson County District Attorney's Office investigate and analyze this incident. Our police department will also be conducting an administrative review of this interaction to ensure that it meets the high standards expected of our officers. And now Chief John Drake will speak to you about this morning's shooting.
Good morning, and thank you all for being here. When I got the call this morning, I had mixed emotions, especially with all that's going on around the nation and in this city, to say. And so no officer wants to deal with this type of situation as Officer Roy encountered tonight. He did everything he could, I felt. He retreated. He asked the individual to drop the weapon several times. He continued charging at him, and he was left with no choice. What you don't see on there is that when he was down, there was 5 officers that rendered aid to this individual. We don't know. The TBI is investigating this incident, and but his rather bizarre behavior, we'll try to find out what all this stemmed from. But right now, we're still investigating this. The TBI will be looking into it, the DA's office, and we'll move forward. And so I'll take any questions that you have.
Chief Drake, could you explain the protocol? What prompted the officer to put in that license plate to search for it?
Well,
That was a live press briefing from the Metro Police headquarters. We were just listening to Metro Police Chief John Drake, and before that, Metro Police spokesperson Don Aaron telling us about what we know now about a Metro-involved shooting early this morning, just after midnight, where a person died. Metro Police showed a very dramatic body officer officer body camera that showed exactly what happened. They said they'd pulled the car over because the license plate did not match the car it was registered to. One of the passengers got out with 2 knives and charged the officer, Officer Royer, a 4-year veteran. Metro Police Chief John Drake describing that he says no officer wants to ever have to do that, but this officer was left with no choice, and he did what he could. And also mentioning that 5 officers gave aid to that person who was shot immediately afterwards. We now know that that person was taken to the hospital and later died. Mo Hyder is on the scene of the headquarters and will continue to bring us more information as we get it. Also want to mention that the TBI and the District Attorney's Office will now be investigating this shooting.